Imagine a country where people go to sleep hungry. The children fall ill because their diets lack essential vitamins, and yet, in the same neighborhoods, people are diagnosed with diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. This isn't fiction, this is real. This is the triple burden of malnutrition and is quietly changing the future of our generation. But what exactly is this triple burden and how did we arrive here? Let's understand it piece by piece. For decades, malnutrition meant just one thing: hunger. But today, it has taken more complex, more dangerous shape. The triple burden of malnutrition refers to three interconnected forms: undernutrition, micronutrient deficiency, and overweight and obesity. Undernutrition is insufficient calories and protein leading to stunting, wasting, and being underweight. Micronutrient deficiencies, often called as hidden hunger, where essential vitamins and minerals like iron, vitamin A, zinc, and iodine are lacking from the diet. Overweight and obesity is also a form of malnutrition, driven by ultra-processed food consumption, inactivity, and lifestyle changes. These don't exist in isolation, they overlap, sometimes even in the same household. And that's where we go next, to the heart of this contradiction playing out in our very homes. In India, it's not uncommon to find a stunted child, an anemic mother, and an overweight father in the same home. Sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? But it's a new phase of malnutrition. How does this happen? It's about access, awareness, and choices. We eat more, but we nourish less. We chase convenience over quality, taste over tradition. We think full stomach means full health, but that couldn't be further from the truth. And if you think this is rare, just look at the numbers. They tell a staggering story. In India, 35% of children under 5 are stunted. Over 50% of adults and girls are anemic, and yet obesity is rapidly increasing, especially in urban areas. Globally, more than 800 million people are undernourished, while over 2 billion people are overweight or obese. It's a world of extremes, and India is a microcosm of this crisis. But numbers don't appear out of nowhere, they emerge from systems. Let's look at what really happening on our plates. So how did we get here? Our food system changed. Post-Green Revolution, we focused on producing more calories, more rice, more wheat, more maize. But the diversity vanished. Millets, pulses, leafy vegetables faded from our daily meals. Enter packaged foods, processed, ultra-processed, and heavily marketed ones. Salt, sugar, and fat took center stage, while fiber, micronutrient, and protein got left behind. And all this happened faster than we could adapt. And as this food landscape shifted, one silent crisis began brewing, which is the micronutrient deficiencies. Hidden hunger is the most dangerous because you can't see it. A child might look healthy but have poor cognition, frequent infections, and a slow development. Iron deficiency leads to anemia, making girls tired, inattentive, and vulnerable during their pregnancy. Vitamin A deficiency increases the child mortality. Iron deficiency causes goiter and affects the brain development of the child. Zinc deficiency weakens the immune system. These are not rare problems, they are everyday realities for millions. But just as we ignore hidden hunger, we also misjudge another form of malnutrition, which is obesity. So let's unpack that. We often think of obesity as a sign of wealth or affluence, but not anymore. Cheap, calorie-dense foods are everywhere. A 10 rupees packet of chips is more accessible than an apple. Soft drinks replace water. Packaged noodles replace home-cooked dal rice. Children today consume more fast food, sit more, sleep less, and even play less. This shift has led to sharp increase in the childhood obesity even among the lower income groups. And with it comes early diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease even in teenagers. So how are all these pieces connected? The answer lies in this something called as nutrition transition. So as societies modernize, traditional fiber-rich nutrient-dense diets are replaced by ultra-processed, high-calorie, and low-nutrient foods. At the same time, lifestyles become more sedentary, physical labor reduces, and screen time increases. So we move from undernutrition to hidden hunger to obesity, sometimes all in a single generation. This transition is rapid, uneven, and dangerous. And what's making it worse is not just what we eat, but what we believe about our food. Awareness should be our greatest weapon, but it often fails. Most people don't know the difference between a filling food and nourishing food. TV ads push sugary cereals as healthy breakfast options. Children recognize more junk food logos than the vegetables. Traditional foods are called boring, while ultra-processed unhealthy foods are aspirational. And in schools, nutrition education is either missing or misunderstood. What we teach our children today will decide the health of tomorrow. Still, not all hope is lost. India has taken steps, but are they enough? India has launched ambitious programs like Poshan Abhiyan, ICDS, which is the Integrated Child Development Services, midday meal schemes, food fortification initiatives. But the ground realities vary. Many Anganwadis lack the basic infrastructure. Many parents reject the iron supplements due to myths and fears. Midday meals are either underfunded or lack diversity and micronutrient richness. What we need is not just policies, but accountability, integration, and innovation. And even beyond policies, we as individuals and families have the power to drive change. The solution doesn't lie only in the government hands, it lies on every plate. Start with small steps. Diversify your meals. Bring back traditional grains like millets, pulses, seasonal vegetables. Reduce the packaged food consumption. Eat as a family. Let children play outside. Educate yourself about basic nutrition and most importantly, break the myths. Nutrition is not about being rich, it's about being informed. Because at the heart of it all, this issue is bigger than just food. The triple burden of malnutrition isn't just about food. It's about inequality, it's about education, it's about broken system and broken traditions. It's about mothers who eat last, about children who don't know what green leafy vegetable tastes like. It's about a nation growing taller but not stronger, heavier but not healthier, more advanced but less nourished. And if we don't act now, this burden will only grow heavier with each passing generation.